Hello everybody, welcome to Dakman Productions and welcome to Conahey Rail. And I'm stuck home on the TCA weekend while a lot of other YouTube channels are probably enjoying the TCA. But, you know, duty calls. I'm on call this week for my work job, so I have to stay in the area in case trucks break down and I gotta repair them. But we'll be bringing you a Jersey Central unboxing. But before I move on with that, kind of interesting, I'm already seeing feedback posted from the TCA in York. And it seems like a lot of vendors didn't show up this year. I don't know, I guess some of them just didn't want to take a chance or some were feeling sick. But like, for example, Ken Bianco of Train World made an announcement they would not be going to the TCA because he was feeling sick and he didn't want to take any chances getting anybody else sick. I read that Nicholas Smith wasn't there. Charles Rowe didn't make it. Hennings Trains also made an announcement they would not be there. I read Trainworks was not there. So there was a few open spots from what I understand. Reading the post, I did read that Mr. Muffins made it. He's one of the vendors I buy from. Trains, Trainz, made it. Another vendor I buy from here and there. They got some good deals sometimes. And also New York Electric Trains was there as well. So those three vendors were there. But, so can't wait to see the YouTube, because I've seen a lot of YouTube channels went there to do photos and videos. So can't wait to see videos from those channels. And yes, I do watch other YouTube channels. I just don't do my own thing and then close everything down and that's it. I do get involved with other channels and watch other channel content. So I do more than just my own thing. But anyway, let's get on with this unboxing, the Jersey Central unboxing. So our first item comes from Mr. Muffins, who was, by the way, at the TCA York event. And so we'll go ahead and unbox this. And a little funny story here. Notice the can of Coke. Disclaimer, this is not sponsored by Coke in any which way, but I do notice that on Country Bunkers, Zach does show Coke in the background on some of his videos, but so I know he's a Coke drinker too. But anyway, so what did we get from Mr. Muffins? So we got, and we'll take a better look at this because, like I always do. So we got the Atlas O Trainman Caboose. It's the Jersey Central cupola caboose that I need to go with my Jersey Central train. And we'll get it out here and we'll take a look at it. Looks like they made two different road numbers. That's cool. I didn't know that. And so, like I said, this is the Trainman series, which is a step below the Master series of these. I believe the Trainman series does not have an interior, where the Master series does, which is why the Trainman series is much more cheaper. But we'll take it out and verify all that. Next. This next box comes from Trains with a Z, which also another vendor who did make it at the York TCA show. And as I previously mentioned, I have dealt with Trains before. Got some nice stuff from them. So I do buy it from them. They do come up with the stuff that I want, that's for sure. I was looking at their website and a lot of their prices are pretty decent. I think so. compared to the people on eBay, wow, they packed this pretty well. Oh boy, let me see if I can get it out here without. That's what I like, a box within a box. That's so cool. A lot of vendors would have just packed this thing up and put a label on this box, but they actually put the box in another box to help it. So I really like the way they pack this. Yeah, I'm tearing into this stuff. Let me get this out of the way before I spill it. Actually, it's not even open. So what do we have here? Ooh, it's orange. So everybody already knows, probably, that it's orange. And it is CNJ. I wonder what it could be. Oh, yay. I'm not throwing that because I want to keep it. Alright, so I bought this used off of trains from eBay. And they said it was like new condition. They did mention a couple issues with it, which I was okay with for the price. I mean, I got this thing relatively, really cheap. And what I have here is the Legacy B unit, which is powered. So this will complete my Jersey Central Locomotive set, which is currently ABA, will now become an ABBA, 2 powered and 2 dummy units. So I had the non-powered B, now I got the Legacy B unit, and so one of the issues they mentioned is that the diaphragms were loose on it. And so they did pack them separately. And I'm looking at the wheels. And whoever had this really did. It doesn't seem like it has much runtime on it. Very little. I mean, it's been run, but it hasn't been run much. And it does have, and I think they mentioned that, like I said, I knew it had issues. So the issues were the diaphragms were loose, and it has a step that seems to be missing or broke off. But like I said, I'm not. They did mention that in the description. And like I said, for the price, I really didn't care because they marked this thing really on a big discount. So, and I have put these inserts back in again with no issue. They're not that hard to put back in again. And it looks like the and you can see I'm putting them back on right now. I mean, they're not really that hard to put back on. There we go. That's it. Good as new. And with the insert on, you can't tell the step is missing anyway. I mean, it's hard to really tell. Alright, so we'll get this on and we'll test that, make sure it works. We'll look at the caboose, and looks like they gave me an extra one. Maybe somebody's missing one from the other one. I don't know, but I have an extra one. Alright, well, if anybody needs it, let me know. I have, if you buy the other, because I think they had 3 of these all together. 2 like new and one was like brand new. So if you buy one and you're missing a door, let me know and I'll send it to you. I'm good like that. Alright, so here is the Atlas O Trainman Caboose unboxed. Like I said, this is the cupola caboose. And real new release. This one is the Jersey Central, and it was built in 1942 according to the build date. So that's cool because I do have a Jersey Central Camelback on pre-order, and this will be good to go with that as well. So that's exciting. And as I previously mentioned, the Trainman series does not have an interior. The Master Series does, which is why the Master Series costs a little bit more. However, the Trainman Series is still true scale 148. Just want to mention that. So this is a true scale caboose. It's not semi-scale, even though it's the Trainman Series. The Atlas O Industrial Rail is what's semi-scale or 027. However, let's take a look at this all lit up. This caboose does have an on-off switch, so make sure the switch is turned on. Mine was turned off on the factory. I powered it up, nothing happened, and I found that there was a switch on the bottom. Always helps to read the instructions first, right? Not usually for me. I always read them last. I'm sure there's other people like that, but still, it's a cool piece. Let's turn out the lights. So there's the caboose with the lights turned off. It's a pretty bright light. And make no mistake, just because it's the Trainman series doesn't mean it doesn't have detail. Let's take a look at some of the details here. You still get a lot of the same detail as the Master series, such as the see-through grating for the walkway. And take a look at them handrails, steps, ladders, brake wheel. There's still a ton of detail, even though it's basically a Trainman series, a step down. The only difference is, you're not getting an interior, but you still get a lot of the exterior details. I like this caboose, and it's going to go well with my Central Jersey train for sure. Alright, let's pull up the F3 ABA set and let's get that second B unit in there.
Dispatcher here. Do you copy? Over. Roger that. Please start up and stand by. Copy that, dispatcher. We'll get up and running. Out.
Alright, so we pulled our ABA set up, and let's go from there. Always make sure you turn off your power before putting any locomotive on the track. You don't want to accidentally short it out, especially a new modern one. And like I said, we're going to put the B unit on. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, which way does it go? Does it go this way? Does it go this way? Well, the B unit has what is called, and I'll bring it up closer here. See that there's a backup light. So the backup light on the B unit is the rear. So it's got to go on a train like that. Well, folks, it's sad to report. This one is DOA, dead on arrival. I can't even get it to work in conventional mode. It seems like the board is dead. I'm just going to send this back at this time. I'm not even going to mess with it. Makes me question, buying anything else used in the future unless I see it running or a video of it running. So that's probably what I'll do in the future. I won't buy anything used unless I see a video of it running. In the meantime, I guess I'll have to look for another one and get my money back on this. So I was really looking forward to adding my B unit. Sadly, that's not going to happen with this video. I'll just start a claim and send it back. Yeah, it's disappointing, that's for sure. So to eliminate future disappointments, I decided I'm not buying any more used locomotives unless I see it in person or see a video of it running. And I know what people are saying. You could buy a brand new one and get it and not have it work out of the box. That's a possibility, but I have not had that happen yet. Everything that I bought new or NOS that's been even as old as 5 or 6 years old has worked right out of the box. Some have a theory that when locomotives sit for a while, the boards can delaminate and short out, and when you put them on the track, they fry. But as far as the Lionel Legacy, I haven't had that happen yet. For me, maybe it's happened to viewers out there. You can put it in your comments if you like your experience with Lionel Legacy. But I even bought Lionel TMCC NOS or new old stock that was, 3 or 4 years old, and it still worked. So, is it possible that you get a new locomotive and not work out of the box? Yeah. But, I guess, the disappointment of another problem with a used locomotive and makes me decide that. But at any rate, we'll move on, and we're going to go ahead and put the caboose on the end of this train. Alright, now we can move it ahead.
Dispatcher here. Do you copy? Over. Roger that. Please start her up and stand by for track orders. Copy that, dispatcher. We'll get up and running. Out.
Now, as with anything, you want to turn the track power off before you put anything on the track. That way you don't short anything out and risk frying your locomotive. Even though you should have it protected with a circuit breaker, I always have a habit of turning the track power off. Finally I got a CNJ Caboose. That's a good ending to a train. Unfortunately, not a good ending for the video. But life moves on. We'll get past it, and maybe I'll find a B unit NOS later on. On another note, I would like to add proper time period 10,000 gallon tank cars. I have a couple of them I'm eyeing up from public delivery track. Maybe with the refund from the B unit, I'll use the refund from there to buy the tank cars to go with this. And, like I mentioned, I do have the Lionel CNJ Camelback on pre-order. And I see Mr. Muffins announced that he was taking delivery of them pretty soon. So I'm looking forward to getting that. And it would be their very first steam locomotive on Conahay Rail. The original plan was to run excursion train with it using the MTH Premier Jersey Central cars in green, but I missed out on a set a month ago because I didn't have the funds, and now I still don't have any. So I may buy some freight cars to go with it in the meantime. I don't know yet. We'll see. So anyway, we'll catch you guys next video, and thanks for watching.